It was the go-ahead bucket in Game 2 of the West Finals. Jay Crowder inbounding DeAndre Ayton. Matt Weiner from NBA TV dubbing it the Valley Oop, which immediately got the stamp of approval from the team itself. That gave the Suns a 2-0 lead in the series as it moves to Los Angeles
and
tonight.
Paul George is asking for goaltending.
Welcome back to the gem. I mean, honestly, DeAndre Ayton said that he didn't know the rule on that. So a lot of players on the floor did not know the rule.
DeAndre Ayton's been playing for 12 minutes. He's been playing basketball.
I am just saying that the guy who scored the bucket said that he was worried about goaltending
Instead of Paul George asking for goaltending, he should have been worried about knocking down those free throws.
Well, look, he has played. He has played fantastic for a while now, and that was an unfortunate moment, and we've seen that before. Welcome back to The Jump. I'm Rachel Nichols, joined by Richard Jefferson, Kendrick Perkins, our senior insider. Adrian Wojnarowski is going to join us in just a moment to talk coaches, but I do want to get to that Suns-Clippers game first. Chris Paul is available for the game tonight. Well, he is planning on playing after missing the first 2 games, of course, to those health and safety protocols. Kawhi Leonard still listed as out for this game. Ty Lue has said he just has to plan as if Kawhi will not be with them the whole series. Perk, the Clippers have come back from down 2-0 twice already in this postseason. No team has ever done that before. How can they do it again?
They can. They can. Not against this Phoenix Suns team. And Chris Paul coming back. And here's the reason why, right? We all know that Ty Lue is one of the best, if not the best in the game today for his coaches and making adjustments. But guess what? He has another coaching staff over there that's ready to play chess as well. But they don't have an answer. Look, we already know that Devin Booker and Cameron Payne has been in their bag like they got fries at the bottom, okay? But DeAndre Ayton is the X factor, and I don't know how can they neutralize him. They haven't played against a bag like him, against a guy like him in the playoffs, right? You have Jokic, but Jokic is not athletic. Jokic can't sprint the floor. Jokic is not a live threat. And the way that DeAndre Ayton has been anchoring the defense, I just don't know. He's averaging 22 and 11 and shooting almost 100% from the field.
Yeah, 100% from the field is a tough one to overcome. I agree with you, Perk. But look, the problem is that they weren't far off. The Clippers were not far off from winning this game.
No, they were in both of those games.
Yeah, they were mistakes away from winning this game, which obviously in the postseason comes back to haunt you. But I just think that the Clippers, obviously Game 3 is going to be very, very important. It's all about a chess match, but you can't do chess matches on missed free throws. You can't do chess matches on missed assignments. They put them in the position. Paul George played great. For 47 minutes of that game, he played outstanding. But to be a true closer where you got your Nike shoe, you got all the love, you are all everything, that is the moment to close. Now, I'm not going to fault you, but Game 3, there's going to be a lot of eyes.
I think, look, people have missed free throws in the history of big pressure finals games. I'm not ready to single Paul George out for those 2 missed free throws as a crime against humanity.
Yeah,
I mean,
for Clipper humanity, it is. When you're shorthanded and you have a chance to win, and it's like you have a chance to knock down these free throws and put your chance in a position where imagine even having 2 or 3 points on that board, that defense becomes exponentially easier for you. So you put your best players in a position to succeed, and if they don't, they get all the credit and all the blame. We've played with enough guys that lived in that world.
Rachel, RJ, I got a question for you guys, right?
Save your questions till the end.
Going into this series, without Chris Paul, the first 2 games, everyone, including myself, was saying, you know what? I think that the Clippers should get 1 on the road, if not 2, especially without CP3. CP3 comes back tonight. You know what that does for that locker room of young guys? You know what type of mission CP3 is going to be on tonight? He makes a total difference.
I'm excited.
If you're the Clippers, if you couldn't beat this young team without Chris Paul, how am I expecting you to beat them with Chris Paul?
Well, here's what's tough, right? To RJ's point, Ty Lue has come back from these 0-2 deficits twice, and we're going to talk about this a little more later in the show with all of the adjustments he's made, right? He has proven once again why he is an elite X and O coach. That being said, they didn't lose because of an adjustment issue because the adjustment wasn't made. They lost because of free throws that didn't go in, and then, frankly, some missed defensive assignments in that last play there. When you go break down that last play, there are some things where guys were not where they were supposed to be and doing what they were supposed to be doing. I don't know how you fix that. And you're right, Perk, the idea that they couldn't at least try to steal one with Chris Paul not there. It's going to get harder with Chris Paul there. So it will be interesting to see what they come back with. But this is a team that has proven to us over and over, the Clippers, this postseason, you cannot count them out just because they are down by a couple games. You just can't. So there you go.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.